I'm so sorry about that. I I am so sorry about that. I was trying to install a pole here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. 21st Century back. Thank you so much for coming back. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry about that. I was trying to... It's so easy to... yeah, I accidentally hit the end button. Kind of wish they would place the end button somewhere else. I just trying to figure out how to do... how to put a pole in here. I've never done a pole on my live stream, but it's a great idea. Yeah, Denver, back in the house. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that. It was accidental. I'm just trying to... this should not be rocket science, but I'm wondering, doesn't seem very clear. Any pole options? I'm pretty sure in Prism you can. Pretty sure you can do a pole. Orphan Annie, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you all for coming back. I'm so sorry about that. "21st Century, maybe it's only for home live streams." Yeah, it could be. Unless I have to go, maybe I may have to go into the YouTube app. I'll try that. But I'll have to be real quick so I don't lose the pole, end the stream again. Denver says that those birds doesn't feel the cold water. Yeah. I think ducks are maybe more immune to the cold. Other, let's say pigeons, for example. I see pigeons all the time in the city huddling up trying to get warm. Poor pigeons, they look so cold. I don't know if the pigeon's fur is enough to keep them warm, but the ducks just seem to be having just a jolly old time swimming. Don't seem to be struggling at all. So I think the fur does an amazing job for the ducks. We'll walk by here. Once I find a spot that I can just tinker around a little bit, I'll see if I can go into the YouTube app. I think maybe it has to be done through the YouTube app to put the pole. As you can see, there's the complimentary shuttle, Billy Bishop there. Transit students and buses, Canada geese or ducks? Oh, I don't know. I think they look like ducks to me. I think they look like ducks. 21st Century says, yeah, ducklings are cute. And Denver says they seem to be having a good time swimming. Yeah, just chilling, swimming in the water. I don't see ducks ever really struggling, huddling up like I do see with pigeons. Maybe the ducks have more robust fur. But yeah, that was great to see, Denver. All the ducks swimming and so carefree. It's so awesome. I just gotta find a spot where I can actually, where I feel safe enough that I can just see if I could put a pole here somewhere. I may have to go into the YouTube app to put a pole. approach some pretty cool art. All right, Harjot back in the house. Hey, Henry and everyone. All right, Transit Studio and Buses says be right back. That's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to, I'm just gonna go into the YouTube app for a bit. See, here's the artist. I'll be right back. All right, I can't seem to figure out how to do the poll. I promise, I know I'd rather not ask, I know some of my wonderful viewers would feel more comfortable with the anonymous answers of what you would like to see in this walk. If maybe you'll forgive me if I'll figure out how to insert a poll so that for the next time, could definitely get that going. So that the next time I'll be prepared to see how to install a poll in the live stream. Also, I got to remember to bring my own music in case I have to mute or put my own music. Maybe we'll just walk along the lake while it's still flurries are coming down. Get some more nice views. And I'll try and figure out when I get home so that in future live streams, because that would make a more interactive live stream, put the poll in the chat. I know some of our wonderful viewers would feel more comfortable voting anonymously when certain questions like where to go or what you like to see. I promise I'll figure that out. Yeah, 21st century interactive polls are good. Yeah, absolutely. More interaction in the live stream. Every awesome person here can vote. Transit Studios and Buses says I used to put polls on my live streams. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Transit Studios and Buses. I remember you used to ask, just like what 21st century, very similar. You used to ask where you would like to, where you'd like to see, in your case, like a bus ride, or like to see a bus ride, or what area you'd like to see the bus ride. Got a buddy here just staying here all day, gotta keep my eye on this dude here. Seems to be doing nothing here. It's been just standing in that same spot. I'll keep one eye open, definitely. Maybe we can walk by the music garden. Transit Studios and Buses says I might be doing a stream today, I'm not sure. All right. Hopefully, if you do a stream, hopefully I'll be available later. Maybe home by around mid-afternoon. Late afternoon. Yeah, 21st century says a sketchy person. So maybe that's why I'll go around. It's definitely very sketchy. I don't know what Buddy's doing. Alright, we're gonna see a streetcar just coming by. We'll get another cool view of the CN Tower. There are a lot of really cool views of CN Tower to be had walking along the lake here. This is about where we started from. I guess now you could say the first part of now this is the second part of the live stream. Pretty much around where we started from. Orfinani asked, is the tower open to the public? Thank you for the question, Orfinani. Yeah, I guess yes and no. Orfinani and everyone. You do have to pay. There are different pricing tiers. So anyone is invited to, as long as they pay. In terms of accessibility, like just open access, anyone can just go in. That will not be the case, because it is such a major tourist attraction. You have to buy tickets. In that sense, everyone is invited to do so, but just to walk in, and unfortunately that's not the case. 21st Century, will you be doing an evening live stream in the near future? Yeah, absolutely. I know I promised it, and I want to deliver what I promised. For sure, I'll get, when I know what date, I will definitely announce it, but definitely in the upcoming, let's see, today's Friday, I should do at least one night walk. Maybe a good day to do a night walk would be sort of like a Friday night or Saturday night, when there's a little bit more nightlife happening. So I would say for now, I would say tentatively next Friday or Saturday night, I think would be ideal time for a night walk, because I definitely I've gotten quite a few requests for night walks. Thank you again for that, 21st Century. Transit Studios and Buses says yes, closes at 10 p.m. Transit Studios and Buses. Thank you for that information, helicopter. I don't remember what the opening time was, but maybe around 9 or something like that, 9 or 10. So there's no possibility of catching a sunrise stream from the CN Tower, but as I promised, there will be a sunset stream, sunset from the observation deck. Once I get a clear view, I'll zoom in on the observation deck, and that'll be pretty epic. Sunset. Hopefully we get blessed with a lot of really nice colors, and once the sun sets, you can see some of the nighttime views as well. So that's another exciting up-and-coming live stream on this channel. 21st Century, get me to the chopper. Yeah. That's hilarious, get me to the chopper, yeah. That's hilarious. Right in there, the observation deck. If I'm feeling really nervous, I'd do an edge walk, but I don't know if they would allow filming while doing the edge walk for safety reasons. I'd have to look into that. The flurries are still coming down, so light flurries. Wonderful, wonderful. And thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you don't mind me. I know I say it often, but I can't thank you all enough. You see the odd dog walker, and still not that many people. I think maybe the plan is to continue walking along the lake for the rest of the live stream. I think that'd be a pretty solid plan. Oh yeah, you know what? One thing I want to show before I leave this area, I put it in my video. It'll be in my video too, but since y'all here live, I'll show you some neat art. We walk through sort of winter wonderland here. But that's Queens Quay West over there. Queens Quay is when people say they're going by the lake, you know, where I'm walking, it's just off of Queens Quay there. 21st Century, it is my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. And I want to do it for you all. Try and let you show what Toronto has to offer here and do the best I can. But you all doing an amazing job, like with your friendly conversations. Y'all help me so much on my live streams, and you're very welcome. It's my pleasure to show. And thankfully it's not so freezing cold that it's not going through my gloves, so that helps. Transit Studio, the buses, thank you for all the lives you've done for us. Yeah, it is. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. This is really my pleasure, and I have a blast with you all. Orphan Annie says that. I try to blend in with the graffiti, but thank you all so much who've hung in there and come back for the second part of my live stream. Yeah, much love and respect to each and every one of you. Lots of snowy footsteps. We'll at least go along the lake. Sometimes you have, when you try and go along the lake, sometimes you have to veer off a little bit. It's not possible to go continuously along the lake. Sometimes you have to go on to Queens Quay to get back onto the lake. Starbucks there. I know Transit Studios and buses. All about the Starbucks. As am I. Oh, that's cool. So this is not environment, but I'm gonna walk here anyway. It's not really that dangerous. Sometimes I like to take the path less traveled. Oh yes. Oh yes. Spadina streetcar turning onto Spadina, and there's one turning onto Queens Quay. Yeah, Starbucks right there. keeping warm in there, having their hot cocoa, lattes. Transit Studios and Buses, I know I would get excited for that one. Roy Anderson in the house. I'll catch up with the chat. I'll catch up with the chat. I got to acknowledge Roy Anderson. Roy Anderson in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Anderson. Cheers to you for being here. So glad you could join us. And we still got flurries coming down. Hello to Roy Anderson. Thank you so much for being here. Orphan Annie says makes a nice background for a picture. You should use it as a thumbnail. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe I should incorporate that too. The graffiti. Orphan Annie, yeah. I'll incorporate that somehow, combine it with the CN Tower skyline view. Great suggestion. Thank you so much, Orphan Annie, for that wonderful suggestion. That's a great idea. Maybe I could put like an overlay it onto the CN Tower skyline views we had. Roy Anderson, I got to meet you in person. Transit guy. Okay, Roy Anderson got to meet oh, cool. Roy Anderson got to meet myself. Would that be myself? I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. Apologize. Roy Anderson says got to meet in person. Or maybe referring to someone else in chat that Roy Anderson has met. Or regardless, it would be a pleasure, a privilege and a pleasure to be able to meet each and every one of you at some point. That would be awesome. 21st century, I tend to walk slowly when there's snow to avoid icy, hazardous area. Yeah, absolutely. And certainly when you're recording, have the camera out, definitely have to really be mindful. Thank you for reminding me of that too. I have to remind myself to do that. Look how benches are covered in snow. I've got to remind myself to do that every now and then, to look down. Thank you all for welcoming Roy. And thank you, Roy, so much for being here. Transit Studios and Buses says streetcar. Yeah, and there was a comment, 21st Century said streetcar ride. Yeah, maybe we could do that after we walk along the lake, take a streetcar ride. Orphan Annie showing very enthusiastic hola to Roy Anderson. There's another streetcar. I was going along Queen's Quay. Transit Studios, the bus says car prices have gotten high. Yeah, it's getting pretty ridiculous, actually. I know. I remember from some of your games, your live streams, we had fun checking out car prices. Roy Anderson says, "Oh, me? I want to meet you." Oh, okay, I get it. I apologize. I had a little brain fart. I get it. I want to meet you and the rest of on the group chat. Yeah, we could do, that'd be a cool idea, actually. That'd be a cool idea. We couldn't, I do the home live streams, but I can somehow incorporate in the home live streams some way. I've seen other streamers do it where actually they have a guest during the live stream. They have a guest. I don't know if you could do that with Prism. I know you would have to. I know with the stream. I think with StreamYard you can do that. I believe you can actually have your viewers call in and appear by video chat or by phone chat. So that would be interesting idea if anybody ever wanted to appear, who would be up for appearing in the live stream, home live stream. Could have some guests. Y'all could see some, put some faces to the names, anyone who's comfortable with it. Oh, 21st Century says streetcar ride to keep warm. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. There's a streetcar right now. Should I just hop on one impromptu here? I could hop on one real quick. I was thinking about getting a coffee, but maybe I can hop on one real quick here. We can get back to... Alright, we're on the streetcar. There we go. This has 21st Century was saying.
Next stop, Ree Street.
Oh, Transit Studios and Buses says, yeah, you can do it in StreamYard. Yeah, okay. So it is StreamYard that you can do it in. I'll give you some of the back view too. All right, Susie, back in the house. Susie, afternoon, Henry, and everyone, back from a small grocery shopping run. Awesome. Susie got some maybe some ingredients. We know that Susie can cook up a storm. First Century is right. Nice and warm. Stone tracks here.
Next stop.
Transit Studios and Bus says which route? I think I'm on the 509 Harborfront. Going into Union Station. Oh, you know what? And it's gonna go by the ferry, Queens Quay ferry dock. But I better get off at Harborfront. Otherwise, we may lose the stream. May lose the stream here worse than this stuff. I may have to get off here actually. Short streetcar ride, maybe. I think I'll have to get off here because it's gonna go into the tunnel. That was a short street. Well, we can always go back on a streetcar ride. Down the next stop is gonna go into the tunnel. There's some dude just standing beside. I don't know why the guy he was just standing there. And now just standing there. I don't know what. Just like relax, buddy. Have a seat. Guy just standing there. I have to keep my eye on him. Like, what's this guy doing? Just standing there beside me. He's standing like right on a seat, like right above the seat too. Sadly, I used to be Lavazza coffee. I know some of my prefer Lavazza's espresso to other places. But we got nice and warmed up there. Sorry if it was too short. We can always do another streetcar ride or bus ride. I'll get caught up in the chat here. Really apologize for that. I had to keep kind of one eye open to the buddy there who just, I don't know what his deal was, just standing there. gonna go stand somewhere, like go, like don't take up a seat, like gee. All right, people curious of what Susie had, 21st Century curious. What Susie got from the, grabbed from the grocery store on her grocery run. Susie says, sorry about that. Susie says, oh, now having egg fried rice for lunch. Hey, a good serving of egg fried rice definitely hits the spot. Absolutely. Can't go wrong with egg fried rice. Oh, Susie sharing with us miso paste, zucchini, lemon juice, and clearance cookies. So Susie got a deal. Susie got a deal for some cookies, for some sweets. Take a look at a bit of art here. Or I guess it's more photography art. But yeah, Susie says some people are anxious. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I was just thinking that's probably what it was. Guy's anxious, and I used to be Lavazza right there, and there used to be a nice open patio here in the summertime. People chill, have their espresso. Pretty sad. Another casualty of this of kind of hard times now, this economy. And thank you so much for all your concern. Roy Anderson is absolutely right. Be careful. You don't need any unnecessary violent altercations. Yeah, thank you for saying that, Roy. I definitely oh, interesting. I definitely have to learn to be a little bit more, let things slide off my shoulder a little bit. Not be such a hothead. Just to avoid confrontation as much as possible would be better. I tend to like to call out. Well, I wasn't going to call out Buddy because kind of like what Susie was saying, that was in the back of my mind, saying maybe he's just really anxious guy. So I can't judge anybody. It's 21st Century. Maybe snow will melt tomorrow when it's sunny. Oh, 21st Century. You know what's interesting? A lot of the snow might become ice tomorrow, because we are getting sunshine. Like 21st Century said, we are getting sunshine, but it's going to come at a cost. Between -10 and -20. So while it's finally great, we're going to get some sunshine again. It's great, we're going to see some sunshine again, but it's going to be a freezing day. Much more so than today. I'm so sorry I have to be the bearer of bad news in that case. But hey, we are getting the sunshine. Yeah, 21st Century, that guy probably has never seen a YouTuber do a live stream. Yeah, could be. Could be the case. I mean, if he's got his issues, I sympathize with him, but if he is anxious, he's got to learn to deal with it better in public. He's got to learn how to deal with it in public. He was standing where people would normally be sitting. So if he's gonna stand like that, he's got to move away from there in case somebody else wants to sit there. He's got to go find somewhere else to stand. Yeah, Susie, I got soft tofu at home. Yeah. I like tofu too, as long as usually tofu I like to make it flavorful, season it up, get flavor into it. Definitely you can make some really good stuff with tofu, and really healthy too. Oh, and Korean paprika powder. Okay, so Susie knows about the K food. I guess can they call it K food now? It's K everything, K-pop, K-drama, Maybe K Food. I know at Center Point Mall, they actually came up with a place called K Food. K Food, no, not K Food, K Kitchen. Actually, it's I'm gonna have to do a video sometime of that. I think I did a short. I think I did do a couple of shorts involving some of the stuff I had from there. Some of the stuff's really good. I think the Korean fried chicken is definitely better than the one I posted recently from Nene's Chicken. I have to be honest. I think the K Kitchen, K Food is better than Nene's. Transit Studios in Buster says, I made some chicken soup for lunch. Okay. I think Denver, I mentioned the hankering for chicken soup. Maybe Denver will also have chicken soup. Maybe it can help out with bit of her tonsillitis. Roy Anderson, and certainly hope Denver will feel better as the day goes by. Roy Anderson, Roy, keep distance from troubles. Yeah, you said it. Looks like somebody's feeding the seagulls here. Yeah, good job. How people like, geez, people trying to walk through here. Oh, Susie says that those cookies I'm gifting my cousin. Maybe we'll take a look at the pajama before we leave here. I don't know if we... Yeah, absolutely, Roy. I gotta keep reminding myself, just better to avoid situations. I don't have to call out every single person. Even though sometimes I will make it very clear. Anybody who tries to harass me or any other streamers or YouTubers, they're gonna make it look very known. None of that BS around us. Pajama. Always a fixture there. That same spot. Susie says those cookies I'm gifting for my cousin. Oh, awesome. That's good that you got must have got a sweet, part of my pun, for those cookies. If you got them on clearance. And they still will be fine. And they will still be fine. '21st Century, Susie in Toronto Tech. If I ever visit Toronto, you could be my foodie buddies. Hey, it's gotta happen, 21st Century. I hope to say not. I'd like to say when, not if, but when you visit Toronto someday. I know it's easy to say, but we're gonna make it one way or another. We gotta make that happen. One way or another, we gotta make that happen. Susie says, 21st Century, I am a foodie and a blogger. LOL. Oh, okay. So Susie's a foodie. Foodie and a blogger. Yeah, Susie, I'll have to check out your blog sometime. Do you also do, Susie, do you do vlogs too? Do you do foodie vlogs? On YouTube or... Look, I can't even walk this way. This person just wants to keep... Oh, I can't even walk this way. Guess I'm gonna have to take a detour. Person insists on feeding the seagulls. I mean, it's all good. They care about the seagulls, but like people gotta walk through them. Oh well, we'll take a detour here. No big thing. Denver says, I made a cup of coffee for myself. Okay, nice, Denver. Denver, yes, with the coffee. Enjoys coffee just like myself. I don't know if you all had a chance to see. I went to the Starbucks reserve location they have at the shops on Don Mills. Each of my coffees there cost $7.91. And I had times two. I had one from Guatemala and one from Ethiopia. do a bit of a taste test, but that was some kind of special coffee. It's not an everyday kind of thing. $7, almost $8. Not an everyday thing. It's just more of a treat. But Denver, yes, enjoys coffee too. A good cup of coffee. For me, nothing beats it. Very few things in life beat a good cup of coffee. Yeah, but that would be a great, once I learn how to do polls, that would be a great poll question. How does Denver, how do you take your coffee? How does everyone take their coffee? I could just throw it out there. Something to talk about. How do y'all, I know some of you already told me how you take your coffee. How do you like to drink your coffee, or how do you like to, do you have a favorite coffee places, or even from coffee regions? I'd have to say my favorite coffee is a Jamaica Blue Mountain, but those are very much in limited supply, so it's not something really you could have all year, just certain times of year. Roy Anderson says next week looks mild. Oh, okay, so Roy Anderson giving us a heads up that it looks mild next week. Thanks for letting everyone know. People can look forward to holding on to some hope there for some milder temperatures from some of the frigid cold. Thank you for that, Roy Anderson. Thank you for Denver for mentioning coffee. I could talk about coffee all day. I was at the Starbucks Reserve Roastery at the shops on Don Mills yesterday, getting very expensive coffee made in Starbucks' Clover machine. Well, those Clover machines are rare now. They took them all out except for that one. Oh, 21st Century seeing some ice. Yeah, unfortunately, there's gonna be plenty more ice tomorrow. Hopefully, we won't see icicles hanging down. Those can be very dangerous. Roy Anderson says chicken soup good for the soul. Yeah, absolutely. Chicken noodle soup, one of those chicken noodle soup, one of those remedies, those homemade remedies that if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, have a good hearty chicken soup, even a chicken noodle soup. 21st Century reminds me of the Cuddy Sark ship in London. Oh, okay. Oh, this one here, the Oreo. Maybe we can go get a little bit more of the lake, or actually, you know what? That seagull person going to be there, so. This is 21st Century, this Oreo, right here. Some really cool ships here along the lake here, Queens Quay. Trans-Student Bus says, I made chicken soup because it's too cold in Ottawa, trying to warm up. Yeah. Chicken soup for... They got, that reminds me of that series, if anyone you're familiar, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Chicken Soup for the Soul. Really cool book series. Oh, Susie says it's on your IG. Okay, I gotta do a better job getting off my butt to getting more active in IG. I apologize. I remember I did follow you back, so I'll definitely check that out, Susie. I'll have to check it out. I really got to get on to be more active on IG, other platforms. Yeah, Denver, 7, yeah. I had a venti, cost me, yeah, $7. If you include the taxes, $7.91. Not to mention, I gave a little bit of tip there. That was a pretty costly morning, just for coffee. Souvenir shops that are closed, obviously seasonal, this time of year. Pretty, yeah. You know, I'll be honest, like I was drinking those $7 coffees every single day because they used to have the Clover machines that can make those special coffee throughout select Starbucks. Not in every Starbucks, but in select Starbucks they had them. So you could always find a store that has them. And I was paying $7 for a coffee every single day. Pretty crazy. Susie says, I don't drink coffee, I drink milk tea or lemon tea. Can't go wrong with that. And lemon tea is another great thing to have if you are feeling under the weather. CN Tower, you always get that view, be sandwiched between these curvy condos here. But yeah, even in US dollars, that would be a good, what? $7.91. That would be a good $6 almost. American. Oops. As you can see, hardly, as I was about to say, hardly no cyclists. You actually do see one. Beaver tails. That every time I walk by here now, I'm reminded of Action Kid when he had beaver tails when he was here. It's funny, I never actually watched the video. I just seen the thumbnail, so that's why I knew Action Kid had beaver tails. Never seem to have enough time to watch every single video I want, but just trying to catch up on the chat here. Sorry about this, but thank you also for being active in the chat. Oh, Susie says I did WordPress. I do a blog post too. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll check out your IG. I got, and that's a good thing. Now that I've said it to you all, I'm going to check out Susie's and everyone else who has IG. That will make me. That will sort of, I'm committed to it. Now that I've said it publicly, I'm committed to it. I'm committed to it now. So I'm what's the word? I'm accountable to you all you lovely people. I'm accountable. We'll get that going here. Susie said, but it's too much work to proofread and edit and schedule a post. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you, Susie. I'll wait to cross the street here. Denver says it's really cold. It's really cold transit. Yeah. As we see a streetcar going by. Woo! But thank goodness, Denver, I assure you my hands are warm. At least this time it's not, the freezing cold is not going, it's not cutting through my gloves. So that's pretty cool. Look at, down the tracks here, streetcar tracks. But I really do appreciate the concern. Everyone appreciates you all so much. Susie says, so I just do IG now. You know what, I'm not even supposed to cross here, but I can be very a little bit impatient, but I assure you I do it safely. Roy Anderson says, Susie, put your link up. Food is the international language. Yeah, Roy, food is indeed the international language. You said it. And I know 21st Century kind of referred to it as well. Food that unites people. Food is that one thing where everyone can bring everyone together, chat. "21st Century says should do a coffee. I'm pretty sure that's a good idea. Yeah, should do a coffee review in Toronto and rate the coffee, perhaps from a live chat from home." Oh, okay. Man, you are full of creative ideas, 21st Century. And you see all these bike shares. I don't even think we have any takers there. That's a great idea. Coffee, a coffee review in Toronto. That's an awesome idea. I just show you here a bit of progress here. They're building what's called a Love Park here. Love Park, try and get you. Let's see if we can see through the fence. Oh, it's a little bit out of. They're installing a Love Park here. All right, just catching up on the chat here. Just catching up on the chat. Yeah, 21st Century says Toronto Tech is a coffee connoisseur. Yeah, I'm kind of a coffee addict. That morning I spent almost $8 times 2, so that's $16 here. $16 on 2 coffees at the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. The streetcar there. I taste tested coffee from Guatemala and coffee from Ethiopia. Roy Anderson says lemon is healthy. Yes, indeed. That's a Love Park right there. That's what I'm sure 2023 maybe. But lemon definitely very healthy indeed. Roy Anderson, right about the. Why am I showing? Should we keep going here? 21st Century says I like boba tea. Yeah, I'm a big fan of boba. I love boba tea. Boba, I love to have a lot of. Sometimes I switch it up from tapioca to jelly, but I love to have especially a lot of tapioca. And just chew on them after I had a nice sip of whatever flavor. Trying the Studios bus says I like boba tea too. Awesome. Yeah, same with me, but absolutely. Roy Anderson says I love a good ramen noodles. Oh yeah, ramen, why not? Yeah, ramen. Ramen is cheap and but still good. A lot of really good ramen places in Toronto. I know a lot of university and college students. They almost live on ramen. They almost live on ramen. Very budget friendly, but still very fulfilling. Yeah, 21st Century says check out Susie's Instagram for foodie posts. That will help me to get off my butt and start being more active on Instagram, which is what I should be doing. Oh, 21st Century, the other ship you passed a while ago, the ship looked like a tea clipper. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that was the Kajama. That black ship always catches people's eyes. 21st Century, I like ramen too. But no fire noodles. Mukbang challenge. There you go. 21st Century says mukbang challenge. You know, some of those mukbang videos, mukbang or mukbang, just taking off. I mean, it's mind-boggling. Some of these YouTubers, all they do is mukbang videos, and people just eat it up. Sorry for the pun. People eat that stuff up. They love to watch that stuff. I don't mind what. I absolutely. I like mukbang videos too, as long as they're not smacking their lips too. I think some of these YouTubers do it on purpose. They make that smacking sound. I can't really stand that. But if it's just people doing mukbang with the natural sounds, without the exaggerated smacking sounds, I could go for that. But yeah, 21st Century says a mukbang challenge. Transit Studio the Buster says I love spicy noodles. LOL. Take a look at the unique diet of the CIBC Square. Connected to CIBC Square will be the Go Bus terminal. All this food, that's awesome. You all talking about this food, that's amazing. See, food now, everyone's talking very, very lively chat. Oh, Susie says Shin Ramen for the win. I think I may have to agree with Susie. These days, the Shin Ramen with that mostly red colored packaging, sort of that mostly red colored packaging, the Shin Ramen, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I think I'd have to agree with Susie. I think a Shin Ramen for the win. I'd have to second that. 21st Century, Toronto Tech foodie videos. Try Tim Hortons beaver tail and poutine. Yeah, I know I did mention that. I mentioned it a few times. One of the best poutine I ever had was actually from a Jewish place, a kosher poutine. But great idea, 21st Century. Who wouldn't want to see comparing food? Yeah. So that's a great idea. Truly Canadian back in the house. Thank you so much. Yeah, still gonna walk. Still gonna want to walk a little bit more. I apologize on my live stream cut off the first part. Sorry for all the noise. 21st Century says Samyang and Nongshim are good Korean ramen brands. Yeah, you're right. I know about Samyang and Nongshim. They are very well known and very good too. Look at 21st Century. Definitely knows what's good. Susie says I eat ramen with onigiri. 21st Century, I like Japanese katsu curry. Awesome. 21st Century says, has Toronto Tech tried Kopi Luwak coffee? I may have, and I didn't. I may have and not known about it. But I definitely, I may not have though. I need to put that on my list. Thank you for that 21st Century. Kopi Luwak coffee. Where can I go now? Across the street here. Maybe I can cross the street. I definitely want to cross the street here. This is a very, very long light. Roy Anderson says, I'm going to do a little trick here, off to the side here, right on the other side of this shelter here. But this only works if nobody else has the same idea, so. This is a little trick I like to show you. Roy Anderson says, Ryu's ramen bar on Broadview and Danforth used to be in Kensington Market. It's really good. All right, Roy, thank you so much for the recommendation. Always open to good eats recommendations. And Roy tells us that Ryu's ramen bar on Broadview and Danforth, which used to have a location at Kensington Market, is highly recommended. Thank you so much for that, Roy. Ryu's ramen bar. Oh, Susie says Susie, as it starts more flurries again. Yay! Flurries have become picked up again. Susie says to Roy Anderson, I've been dying to try that place. Where should we go? Should we go up CIBC Square? Should we go up to CIBC Square? What should we do? Orphan Annie asks, what are you having for lunch today? You know what? Honestly, I'm probably not going to have lunch because I had a huge, right before my live stream, shortly before my live stream, I had a huge, ginormous meal at the Sunset Grill. So I'm probably going to go skip lunch and have dinner. Skip lunch and have dinner. Or maybe some... Or maybe grab something small for lunch just to hold me over to dinner. I wonder if we'll see a go bus. There's a very unstable person hanging around here. Go bus is off right here at the CIBC Square building. Yes, Denver, thank you for the question, because a lot of people don't know what mukbang is. Thank you for that question, Denver. And 21st Century, thank you for answering. Mukbang is a live stream of a person eating quantities of food. That's pretty much bang on. It's not just like a regular meal. Usually we have to involve like a lot of food. Not just a regular meal, but there we go. There's the go bus right there. There you go. But yeah, mukbang has become a big thing. Mukbang has become a big thing. We'll take a look at the go bus terminal. Go bus bay there. Orphanania, Susie, how are you feeling? But yeah, mukbang has been very popular. I'm wondering if I could set my phone down just for a minute. Just gonna catch my breath for a bit. Because maybe I'll go up this CIBC Square steps, maybe. Sorry, I just have to put you all in my pocket for 1 second. As we hit the 1 hour mark of our second part of our live stream, we'll get moving shortly. Still here, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to put you on 1 second here. Whoa! There's some bits of ice that, I don't know if y'all saw that. Some bits of ice falling there, up there. That's always a risk when you have the snow combined with the freezing weather. Susie, alright, says I'm good. How are you? Glad to hear that, Susie. And once again, I mentioned It's so great that Orphan Annie got to get the vast majority of a paint job. It's just a matter of the finishing touches. You can see there's a bus coming in here, not in service. Check this out. The Go Bus. But yeah, you know what? They could improve the signage. Those ladies were just about to walk through, and I think there was one gentleman that warned them about the bus. Well, there is a sign there. You know what? It says watch for buses. But maybe they should make it a little more clear. Those ladies obviously didn't see. Then there's another, well, there is another sign there, beware vehicle, so they weren't paying attention. Yeah, 21st century icicles, yeah. I don't know if anyone saw that the icicles came down a little bit. They're moving again. All right, Susie, be right back. Toronto Fire. Shall we go up the stairs, CIBC Square? Maybe we'll go up the stairs for a bit. I thought it looked like they stopped, the flurries have stopped, but it's coming down again, so can't end the live stream yet. I was just about to say, when I didn't see any more flurries, I'm like, oh, I guess it's this, do we end it? If you can see those set of stairs there, I'm gonna go up, maybe I'll go up those stairs. Nice little spot they got at CIBC Square. Maybe I could go up there. That would be a pretty cool spot to see up there. You could take the elevators. All right, 21st century, yes please, yes. All right. We should not have any problem with security. I think security got the message loud and clear. People are allowed to, as you see, it's not as daunting as it may look. Footing is very, very good. Wow, that's awesome. No, very dry here. No slippage. Maybe it would be a great way to end the live stream. As much as I don't want to leave you wonderful folks, my wonderful peoples. That's where the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team play, the Toronto Raptors basketball team. Got to be very careful. It's a bit of a workout getting up here. Yeah, 21st century, good vantage point for views, absolutely. And speaking of views, we'll catch this GO train. Or should I say catch views of the GO train. I'm so sorry to hear that. Feeling chills today. I felt the same way, Orphan Annie. I had a bit of the chills. That's one of the worst feelings to have for me. I hope it's not. I hope you're not suffering too much from that. I hate the chills because even if you try and get cozy under the blankets, you still feel the chills. But a really good night's sleep was a cure. Orphan Annie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Feeling chill today. The temps dropped a lot in the last few days. It's going from raining yesterday and below freezing tonight. Oh, I hope, Orphan Annie, I hope you don't mean you're feeling like chilled. You know, when you get chilled, that chill feeling when you're about to come down with something. So I hope you mean it's just cold. I hope that's what you mean. At least that's better than feeling the chills. But either way, Orphan Annie, hope you feel better. Hope you feel much better and warm. You're surrounded by wonderful people here. Hopefully that get your mind a little bit off. Thank you all so much for showing Orphan Annie the love. So awesome. Oh, Susie said, yeah, that was a bit of a challenge getting groceries. As we see, we're working on, I guess I don't want to walk and interfere with what they're doing. Maybe I'll just stay around here. Susie had to go through a little bit of discomfort to get her a little bit of groceries. Oh, okay, Orphan Annie. Thank goodness you're not feeling sick though. Just the drastic change, fluctuations in temperature. Yeah, definitely can be very, very annoying and very uncomfortable. Really cool. I wish I could keep on going on. Just keep going and going and going on for you all. I could. I don't have to end it here. But just in case if I do, this would be a nice Royal York there. Striking RBC Gold Building, CN Tower. Y'all are amazing. I really don't want to stop. I want to keep going. Maybe we can get a quick CIBC Square building. Looks cool with all the snow and some of the paint there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know you're used to much longer live streams, but just in case if we do have to end it here, I don't really have to. There's nothing saying I have to, but I will be live streaming again tomorrow because we are finally getting some sun. Woo, some sunshine. Some sunshine. Albeit under frigid temperatures, so you can look forward to that tomorrow. Maybe I better put something on my community post to see when's the best time. I know everyone will have different preferred times. I'll try my best to do a time that works for everyone. Orphan Annie, I went from wearing shorts and no shoes outside the other day to now having to bundle up. It's 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh wow, pretty cold. I know in Tennessee, our wonderful friend Orphan Annie, Tennessee, the weather can be very similar to here in Toronto. So I'm hoping that Tennessee, because I said hopefully Tennessee will see some sunshine this weekend. We're supposed to get it here in Toronto. Maybe I'll say thank you all so much for being here. I always hate having to leave, but I'll have to leave you wonderful people, and we'll be at it tomorrow again. I'll put on my community post, maybe see what time works best. We'll finally get some sunshine views instead of these drab overcast views. We'll get some nice sunny views here. Let's see if I can get a cooler. I don't know if I can get a cooler shot or. But thank you all so much. Man, I'm just so each and every one of you, have touched me and touched my life, and I can imagine how many lives that you all touch. Thank you all so much for joining me and being amazing company. Man, like you see, I shake my head. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, hopefully that gets better, 21st century. Hopefully when we see some sunshine tomorrow here in Toronto, maybe that can make you forget about the cold a little bit, even though it will be freezing cold. But you know what? We'll show you some sunshiny views. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I better not make the mistake of shouting each of you individually, because I'm gonna end up missing one of you amazing people. Thank you so much, Orphan Annie. Big hugs to all. Big hugs to all of you. Much love and respect. Yeah, I will try not. I won't get emotional, I promise. So, yeah, much love and respect, each and every one of you. Just know, each and every one of you. You all are special. You all are special in your own ways. Just know that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You all are amazing people. And just know how much you're worth. You're worth. And please do some self-care this weekend. TGIF. Do something nice for yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. Self-care is very important. So I'm really touched by you guys. So have a wonderful weekend. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone.